So what is going on YouTube? Today we have an epic adventure. We're riding all the way from Chiang Mai to Pai on this absolute beat. The route we're taking is basically Thailand's Hai Loop. We're going to be riding through the mountains, through the jungle. We're going to go through 762 hairpin bends. It's going to be epic. The scooter we're riding on is a Honda Scoopy Prestige. This is a Ford Ranger of 125 scooters. It's got nice, big chunky wheels and lots of cargo space. The last bike I had was like a BMX. I had the smallest tires, I had no cargo space. Fran, if you're watching this, your scooter did serve its purpose, but it was never gonna make it through the mountains. Let's jump on the scooter and let's get straight into this. So this road you're seeing me drive on now was built in the 1980s, and it's allowed backpackers to get from Chiang Mai to Pai in just under 3 hours. Now, before they built this road, villagers and tradesmen would have to walk this route. They would either take their cart and just push it by hand, or they'd have like an ox or some sort of animal, maybe a horse, pulling it. And it used to take them days. Now, this is still a very treacherous route, even though they've built the road here, right? They have landslides, there's all sorts of difficult weather, which makes it a pretty adventurous route to travel between the two towns. I think you also have to watch out for wildlife while you're riding through here, because they have elephants, they have buffaloes, and they also have monkeys. The monkeys overall, I would just treat them as dangerous animals, right? Some of them are actually quite nice, like you can feed them and stuff, and they're actually quite pleasant, but it's just too much of a risk to take, you know? They have the power to rip your face and bite your bloody ears off, so it's not something you really want to gamble with. Boom, we've made it to the Mok Fa Waterfall. We're going to climb into our trunks, jump in the water, and have a little paddle. If you're in Thailand and wanted to do this adventure for yourself, I got some tips for you, right? Tip number one, do not do it in a pair of shorts and a t-shirt. It may be hot in Thailand, it's pretty hot every single day, but when you're riding on a scooter, you've got 60 km/h, 80 km/h winds, right? You get cold pretty quick, and it's not too bad riding for half an hour in those winds, but any longer than that, your body starts to get cold, you start to get hungry. It's not a pleasant experience. I would also have a helmet with a visor. And if you can't get a helmet with a visor, I would do it in sunglasses. The amount of dust that flicks up from the road, it's not that pleasant to get in your eyes. And a couple of weeks ago when I was riding, I didn't have the visor down because I had a different helmet on, but a bug hit me in the cheek. Luckily I was quick enough to like matrix dodge it and move my neck and face, but it hit me in the cheek, and oh my god, I'm surprised it didn't give me a black eye. Like, it hurt so much because I was going like 100 km/h. Now, it made me realise, if you hit a bug going that quick and it hits you directly in the eye, 9 times out of 10 you're going to go blind. Like, and a bug is only soft, it's not a very dense thing that would do that much damage, but just because of the speed, that's going to go straight into the back of your eye and cause you some flipping problems. So to preserve the longevity of your eyesight, I would definitely wear some sunglasses. My final tip, give yourself plenty of time. It's only 3 hours, but there's plenty of stops to make, you know? You're going to want to see them, you're going to want to enjoy it, and being sat scrunched over a scooter for them whole 3 hours, it's not a pleasant experience. So I would give yourself plenty of time, and also not to be riding in the dark. If you set off at maybe like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, things start to take longer than you expect. Coming on 6:30, it's going to get dark, and if you can see, it's not lit up. This entire road is not a lit up road. There's no lamppost, there's no external street lights. You're going to be doing it in the dark, and animals are way less careful in the dark. Animals always seem to wander on the road in the dark. I guess they can't see, they can only hear the cars coming, so your chance of crashing into a buffalo or an elephant or just a little monkey chilling in the road is a lot higher. So yeah, my top 3 tips: wear suitable clothing, have a helmet with a visor or sunglasses, and then give yourself plenty of time, you know? It's not a race. And if you are racing, then you're an idiot. We saw another guy doing it earlier and he was kitted out. He had a 1200cc BMW motorbike. That is probably the dream setup to do it on, you know. You're comfy, you're upright, you've got all your boxes on the back. You're not scrunched up, pushed to the forward of a 125 Honda Scoopy, but it is what it is. I did ask, is this scooter gonna make it? And he said, I mean, he didn't say much because his English was his second language, but he just said it's going to struggle up the hill, and I can kind of see what he meant now. We're holding the rev at full throttle, and it feels underwhelmingly slow, I'm not going to lie. So, this trip you can actually just get the bus, right? I believe it is a lot cheaper to get the bus. I mean, it depends on which way you want to look at it. I know I'm going to get a scooter when I get to Pai, so for me, it's always way cheaper just to hire a scooter for an entire month for like 3,500 baht rather than paying 300 baht a day for the days I actually need a scooter. So for me, it's worked out cheaper, but you don't have to do this to get to Pai. They offer a bus service that takes you there. I think it's around 200 baht, which is about $10, so 5 quid. So yeah, not a great deal of money, but the seat's starting to get a little bit uncomfortable because we're sat right on the edge of the seat. I'll just kind of show you now. Our rucksack is occupying that space, so I mean, we'll see how we get on. I might even just do a squat, like just hold my position, like, oh no, can't do that for too long. But yeah, it's getting a bit uncomfortable. Standing up seems a bit dangerous. We're gonna have to ride out the arse pain, I think. Jeez, that's a right shot bend here. Oof. God, we would have failed that, gone straight over the line. That would have been a fail on our test. Good job, we are not being assessed. Pai, 51 kilometers or miles, I'm not too sure what that sign is. Get nice and low. Oh, well, it would help if it was in English. I don't know what they're trying to warn us about, but red is this colour for danger, so I'd assume that's what it means. I don't know what these cones are for. Like, what are them? Oh. Maybe the cones were for this JCB. God. Yeah, I guess that's what them cones are for. They're doing some work here, so I mean, that is pretty dangerous in itself. Coming around that bend and just seeing a JCB in the road, Jesus. So boom, we've made it to the Pong Dueat Hot Springs. We're gonna scramble down and take a look. We've completed the walk. I'm seeing some steam erupt straight from the rocks here. Right, I don't know how close you can get. I know 100-degree water would cause some serious disfigurements to my face, so I don't want to get too close, but I want to show you. So by the looks of things, it's erupting straight from the rocks here and just bubbling outwards. God, I could take a tea bag, put some milk in it, which is obviously the wrong way to make it, and make a cup of tea from this water. How crazy is that? Yes. They've even got their own poaching egg equipment, right? You've got a little stick here with a hook on the end, and then your basket there. If I would have known, I would have brought some eggs and tried to poach one here for you, but oh well. Next time, I mean, if you guys come here yourself, bring some eggs. You can boil them, poach them, enjoy them. So we've made it to the baths. It's actually really pretty, you know. It's kind of laid out like a spa, and I think I might take a dip, you know. To come all this way, pay 300 baht and not take a dip, it just seems a waste. We are running short on time. I'll need to get to, we've got one more place to go after this, Pai Canyon, and I want to get there before sunset, but I've seen 100 sunsets. I've never been in a bloody bath, a hot springs mineral bath up in the mountains of Thailand, so something's gonna have to be sacrificed. Wow. Yeah, it's literally like a spa. Ooh. Jesus. Pretty nice, eh? I hope you can go in your underpants. I didn't bring my swimming trunks, but I can't see it being a problem. Oh God, that's hot. Oh, Jesus. I don't know if I can commit to going fully in. That is so hot. Ooh. We're gonna slowly drop down now. It's so Oh God, it's so hot, man. Getting your body to adjust is, oh. I don't know if hot water is that good for you. I know taking cold plunges and ice baths, it pumps more blood around your body, and it's actually very beneficial to take, but I don't know if there's any benefits in hot baths other than being clean. There's a lot of algae in this water. Oh God. Oh my God. I didn't want to start paddling because then I was going to splash and maybe it get to my eye, but ooh. This feels like I'm cooking. I can't lie. There's no warning sign saying I should not be in here, but this one, oh God. Is that one cooler down there? There's a bit. Oh, I was going to say this one is not pleasant. God. I think that'll do, honestly. Oh, bloody hell. I thought it was going to be like a jacuzzi, but no, it's not. It's not pleasant. Oh, yeah, I think that's going to do, honestly. My body feels cooked. So that has been the Pong Dueat Hot Springs. Let's see if we can make it to Pai Canyon before the sun sets. We do not have a lot of time. God, that was a long trek. I promise you now, this does not normally take this long. I know you can see that it's dark, so it has taken some time, but if you did this route without stopping, it would literally take like 3 hours, right? Stopping at the hot springs and the waterfall and then filming with my drone and getting all the shots with my tripod, that has added like 3-4 hours onto this trip. So yeah. That has been a long one, but anyway, I appreciate everyone for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and show love. Peace.